Okay, folks, this is part two of my earthworm, um, new earthworm farm. Ben, this is number two, part two. This is the new earthworm farm. I have two. Now I have two indoors in the garage. This is number two. This one over here is number one. That's one, and this two. As you can see here, I have all this rich casting. This is 25 pounds of casting I harvested from the outside earthworm farm. I harvested that yesterday. And most of these worms, there's thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of worms in here. But this is all finished casting, as you can see. There's some worms still. There's a worm still hanging out up top. And what's going to happen is, how do I harvest my earthworms? Well, what I do is I harvest one side at a time. So this side came from the old bin outside. All finished castings with hundreds of thousands of earthworms, African night crawlers and red wrigglers. And this is going to be where they're going to go. They're going to go over here. This is all new food. This is all shredded cardboard Amazon boxes. There's some oak leaves in there that I got from my neighbors. And that's it for right now. And there's some used coffee grounds in there too. And I'll add some grounded up eggshells in there. And then what I'll do, I'm going to wet all this down, get it damp with rainwater, not chlorinated water, because chlorine kills all the rich microbial bacteria in the earthworm casting, and it affects the worms too. So you don't want to do that. So you want to use harvested rainwater or dechlorinated water. And then I'm going to add, once I get all this damp, I'm only going to feed this side. So this side is all done now. I'm going to feed this side, and this is all food. So the worms are going to say, oh, new food. They're going to go from this side over to that side. And that'll take about, I'll probably give it about a month. And after a month, I'll harvest all this casting, because all this casting should be empty of worms. Because all the earthworms, they're going to go over there. They'll go on the other side of the earthworm farm and eat all that new food. And the cycle will start again. So you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The earthworms do all the work. They migrate for you. All you have to do is add new food on one side of the bin, and they will come. So this is part two of my little earthworm series here. Part three will come in a month or so when I actually harvest these castings. This is 25 pounds of casting on this one side. That's 25 pounds of earthworm casting. All made from used shredded cardboard boxes, leaves, and some used coffee ground, and my plant food waste. Now, I ate a watermelon, so I'm going to add a watermelon in there. I'm going to put a watermelon in there once I get it everything all damp and prepared for the earthworms. And that's it. I don't put anything else. I don't use anything else. I don't use peat. I don't use anything else in my worm bins. All I use is shredded cardboard, shredded used newspaper, leaves, some used coffee grounds, just a little bit of a grinded dry egg, calcium, and all my plant waste from clean plant waste from what I eat from my meals. And that's it. That's all you need to make organic, new, rich soil the best known to man for free. Till next time.